I want to give you some hope. It is never too late to deal with your sexual stuff as a senior. Hi there, I'm Dr. Carol, and I want to talk with you about sexual stuff as a senior. Now, as far as the number of years go by, I'm in that category. I am a senior. I can be a card-carrying member of the AARP if I chose to do so. But whether you're married or not married, whether you're male or female, you are still a sexual being as a senior. So much of the media messages that are promoted in our world is that sex is a prerogative of the young. But you know, if you're a senior, that that's not true. Now, if you are older, your sexuality may be different, and you may be struggling with some of the physical changes that have happened around your physical ability to respond sexually or perform sexually. But much more than the physical changes are the emotional, mental, even spiritual components under the surface. As an OBGYN physician and as an ordained doctor of ministry and coaching men and women and couples, I see over and over again that it's not so much about behavior, it's about matters of the heart. And as a senior, your heart matters. You have a longer sexual story than even younger people. And I hear from men and women in their senior years who are still wrestling with sexual stuff. I heard from someone just a couple days ago who said, I am turning 69 tomorrow, and my sex expectations are still the same as they were when I was 12. It's time I deal with this. Well, yes, it is time, even if you've never dealt with your sex expectations before. You can deal with them now. Now, when I say sex expectations, that's just all the stuff that's in your heart. Maybe you have been married for many years, for decades, and sex has been more life-taking than life-giving. Sex has perhaps been seen as, if you're a woman, something you have to give. As a man, something you have to take, or you've got to perform. Or maybe as a woman, it's the way you get what you want. I mean, just all that messed up. And now that you're a senior, you're not willing to put up with that anymore. I am coaching couples where it's at the menopause time of life that both husband and wife are faced with, they just can't go on with this pretend any longer, with just sex because that's what you're supposed to do. All this other stuff is now becoming a real big deal. So if that is the case for you, you're not alone. If you have been married in the past and you're not now, you had some kind of sexual experience in the past, and now that's not the same. Whether it's through death or divorce, you are now single again. That's my case. My husband and I actually had a very loving marriage, but when he passed away and went home to be with the Lord, I am now living as a single person again, as a senior. And so all the feelings about intimacy and remembering sex, whether that was good or bad or mixed, and it's usually very complicated, that's a lot of baggage. Also, you very well may still be carrying baggage from the past that you just haven't taken the time to deal with yet. Maybe trauma, maybe sexual trauma, maybe religious messages and all the God talk mixed up with, sex, and maybe God talk mixed up with the trauma, and it's just, it's a mess, and the church hasn't given you a great way to address these questions or a place to talk about it. So I want to give you some hope. It is never too late to deal with your sexual stuff as a senior. God created you with the need, the desire, and the capacity for intimacy. You still have that need as a senior, whether you're married or not married. I would love to invite you to our Sexpectations course, yoursexpectations.com. We have some seniors, even up in their 70s, who are going through Sexpectations course and finding it so helpful. I would invite you to do so. In the Sexpectations course, you are empowered to unpack your sexual story, to find the invitation that Jesus wants to help you invite Jesus into your sexual story and find the growth and transformation that you need, and the joy that you can experience in pursuing intimacy as God intended. It is not too late to deal with your sexual stuff, even as a senior. Come to yoursexpectations.com. Yoursexpectations.com. I would love to see you there. God bless you.